that, and you know, still have fun and you know, stuff like that. I don't take it too seriously where I'm like, yeah, my right pec isn't as big as my left pec. You know what I'm saying? Like by a centimeter, you know, like none of that shit. I'm not injecting steroids in my ass, but I do it, you know, consistently, and and I go to therapy as well. So yeah, yeah. So you know, I'm like way more proactive in like being proactive about my life. You know what I'm saying? Like just doing the things that I want to do and I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And the things I'm obligated to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, one thing I was like, dude, I miss my family. They don't live that fucking far from me. I just was like, I'm just busy and doing shit and not making time for them. I'm like, yo, I fuck with them people. They're alright. You know what I'm saying? like yo, my mom's just good people. So I'm like, yo, I gotta see my brother more. You know, I ended up even moving in with my brother just, you know, just because we fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? So like, so it's just like that. I made more time for that. Now I see my nieces more. That shit makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? So these are my peace. That's my peace. That music shit is not peaceful. Especially when you get to the music side or the business side of it. It gets even messier. So, but I'm also like, bro, I can't even explain how fucking blessed I am to have good people in my life. I got some negative people disappeared on their own. Some slipped up, got caught, you know what I'm saying? And then some people, you know, I had to literally like peel them off of me, you know? And I did. And it's like when you have a cast on and you take that bitch off and that shit just feel like you feel life again and shit. Like that's how it felt, man. Just like doing all of this for myself, just like felt like I was shedding. And I was like, yo, this is the best feeling in the world. I'm starting to feel more free inside as I am outside, and obviously I just got out of jail too, so it was all a good transition. And you know, just like getting into foster care, you know, I love my mom and everything, but I needed to go. Like she needed to get her shit together and she needed to fix her life. And unfortunately, like, you can be a good parent sometimes and still go through these situations. My mom was a great parent. She's the reason I'm like even somewhat of a decent human being. She's the best person I know as far as like just being giving and caring and loving. But you know, she's got mental health issues and stuff like that. So she has to. I felt like that needed to happen for her to grow and for me to grow, because we was in the East End. This is back when it was a little bit even grittier than it is now. And you know, like, you know, we wasn't eating right. We wasn't being taught right because our home life was crazy. And I got introduced to I moved to a whole nother side of town. It was nice. I saw cars that were like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And like people was dressed cool and like just happier, you know what I'm saying? And it's just because like the circumstances were better. So, and I got introduced to that. So I've been through both, you know, sides of life early. Like, damn. And like, not too early where I don't remember it, but not too late where I couldn't get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? And did something, you know, so it was like a blessing in disguise. And going to jail was the same thing. I'm fucking hard-headed. You know, I think I'm above the law. You know, I thought all of this shit, bro. You know, and I was wilding. Like, just... like shit they rap about. Like, I was actually doing this shit for no reason, fam. It's because I don't say for no reason like I had money and shit. I'm fucking smart, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's not bragging. I'm fucking smart. I'm fucking resourceful. You know, I can network my ass off. I'm a good friend. Like, why? You got so many other fucking options out here, and you want to sell drugs, carry guns. You know what I'm saying? Do this, do that. I ain't gonna talk about everything, but like, why? You know what I'm saying? And it came down to it at the end of the day that like, you know, I needed a break from everything. Got my break. Went to jail. Came back out, refreshed on a different course, and bro, I've been going ever since, man. And it's a different type of fuel. You know what I'm saying? When you're burning 89 and you're burning 93. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best thing I can compare it to.
That's a bar right there.
That's a bar right there. Shit. Like,
yeah. We're gonna hear that on the next project. Right?
that shit coming up. Like.
Well, that's what's good though.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite artist in Richmond right now?
And not including myself?
Not including
No,
myself.
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't even, because myself is not my favorite artist. Youth. It's our story is crazy. If y'all want me, I can tell you about that. But just
please do.
Yeah, wrapping up this particular question. This kid, I say kid, he's the same age as me, but this guy is just like, he's a genius, and he was at the point where like, yo, this ain't going how I want to go, and was about to quit, and then we met each other. Well, shit, I've known him since we were like 20, but we reconnected. I was just walking my ex-girl's dog, He drives by, he goes, yo, text me, yo, is that you? I said, yeah. He's like, you live here? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I live right here. We were 5 apartments away. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, he was like, yeah, I got the studio. Let's come do a song or something one time. Just come chill. You know what I'm saying? I said, say less. I was working on Illegal at the time.
Okay.
So this was like the early stages. I had recorded maybe like 2 songs at this point. And I went over there. I was like, yo, let me, can I record some songs? He was like, he was a fan of me. Like, like not, like shade way. Like he was like truly a fan of my music. And I was like, yo, that's fucking dope. Like he knows lyrics to my songs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and at this point, I knew he was a good producer. I never heard him rap. You know what I'm saying? Just because that time and period between when we originally met to then, we hadn't really seen each other. He moved away. So he's playing me shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Let's get ready. Like, bro, threw out like 5 or 6 songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is my competition, I gotta restart. But anyway, I'm listening to his shit. I'm listening to this. I'm like, bro, yo, and he's recording it. He's producing it. He's mixing it. Mastering it, and writing it, and obviously rapping and singing it because he can sing too. Yeah. So it's just like, yo, he's fucking dope. He's like, and he has like probably 3 albums worth of shit that hasn't come out. And so the way we were like, yo, let's introduce you, like, we're gonna team up. I'm gonna introduce you by putting you on my project. Next thing you know, we got one of those Raekwon Ghost projects where it's like it's basically a collab album. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He's on like 6 of the 11 songs, and he produced one of them. So that was kind of like, all right, boom. Then we were like, yo, people really like us together. Like they really fuck with our music together, and when we perform, it's like I don't know, bro. It's just, I can't, it's that vibe. You see each other, it's like. It's like yin and yang. We're like we just go, and it's crazy. We just have these like this great chemistry, and I'm like, all right, well, we was gonna put your project out. You're not done. Let's start on a collab project. So we started working on just songs, like just making shit, and then it just like started forming by itself, and the shit we got together is just, I feel like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just blessed because like I'm like, yo, I'm literally making music with the person that I really admire the most. Like I really fuck with your music, and nobody hears it. Yeah, I'm the only one who hears it. And now I'm hyped. Now when y'all hear him, y'all gonna like be expecting this like God, but no, it's just like he's just really talented and shit. Like, and so I can't wait to get y'all like more like, and this is like hands on from both of us. Like we're in the lab, like putting the beats together, writing the songs together, like. Taking them home and dissecting them and coming back and adding this and taking that out, and like it's just been like, I don't know, like Frankenstein. We're just like literally like in there putting parts together and like trying to create this monster. So and then he'll after that he'll drop his solo project because he's done now.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's just crazy because his shit is just like. I'm just as excited to like put out our collab joint as I'm like ready for people to hear like his shit, yeah. So
I feel that shit.
Yeah,
that's dope as shit.
I feel that.
If you're just doing a showcase and like doing like a concert even in your own city, do it, and do it yourself. Fuck working with other people, like, and I don't mean like not booking other artists. Don't rely on other people to throw your shows for you.
Facts.
Go get that bread. Be a part of it. Like I tell people because they want me to throw shows all the time now. They hit me up like, yo, let's do this. What are we going to do with it? Is this money going to benefit us so that we can take the next step? Invest into the album? If not, no. You know what I'm saying? You're not, we can't spend local artist music. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because we're just... there's a point it has to grow, man. You know what I'm saying? It just has to grow. I can't. I'm trying to like be tame about it and stuff, but it's got to get bigger and better and to more of an audience. So I'm willing to even start from scratch right now. But are your plans to make this little measly money every month, or are we trying to grow this shit so that we don't have to work anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, or work 9 to 5s anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we can say that we're actually bringing fans in and bringing music, a sound out and creating something. You know, so that's, if you're an artist and you're looking at it like that, no, do shows and you get to practice. It's free practice. But if you're not trying to do it, then no, you're wasting your time. Like, and that's just how I feel about it, because there's so many people out here that really are about this shit. You know what I'm saying? They're really trying to do something with it, and you can apply that to anything that you're doing. It might be a fucking make jewelry. Okay, what are you doing to like grow that? Or you just otherwise you're just wasting time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just doing it to pass the time, which is cool too if you want to do that. But that's not for me and the people that I know that are like trying to take it serious and shit. You gotta be on this mind of like, I might be here right now, but how did Jay-Z get to where he is? Well, how did Andre 3K get to where he is? How did Nas get to where he is? By constantly building. Like, if you listen to Nas' story, he brought it out of Queens and brought it to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the first rapper to have all of these different great producers produce on his album. You know what I'm saying? Like, before that it was mostly just like one producer. Mm-hmm. He's like, nah, I want all of them. You know what I'm saying? And he took that Queen sound and took it all these other places and built. So that's how I feel about it. And just because you're not, and I'm not anybody, just because you're opening or even doing concerts with other artists and you're not getting paid right now, build up. Because once you get an audience, they'll pay you, or you pay yourself. Yeah. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying? So it's a building process. And I had to do it too. We was doing 10, I swear to God, we was doing 7 to 10 shows a month, me and this dude named Emphasis back in the day. And we was doing them shits for months, like 2 years straight. And it helped and it didn't help. There was really times I performed for one person. Like, the fucking promoter. You know what I'm saying? like not even a patron, like the fucking promoter. We just, I'm rapping to you directly, like, and you know what? I did it. Mm-hmm. So I can't, I just think like nowadays with the ability of social media and how all the information is there for you, mm-hmm. you don't have to waste your time. Like, if you're gonna do the show, then fucking do it. Don't rely on the promoter to pay or to bring all the crowd and shit like that, even though that's another discussion that we could have. But make a business out of it. Make it so if you bring this promoter 150 people, either the club owner gonna come to you or he gonna have to break you off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So because he's not gonna want to give that up. That's easy work for him. And that's the whole point of getting booked. Like, saying you can get booked. Like, hey yo, you could put me on the show because I'll contribute to it. And I don't mean just rap, because of course, hopefully at this point you can do that. But I can bring people in the door and now we can do business together. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got that check at the National and I'm backstage, got my own room, bottle of Patron, I'm like, yo, this is fucking lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think about that time that I was in the fucking, or just any of those old shows and the shit is running behind and people are leaving because you ain't have nobody there, you know what I'm saying? And you was hoping you could mix in with everybody else and get that love so you could bring some fans. I was there, bro. I was fucking there. And I'm still not where I want to be. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of opportunities that I've applied for and I've missed and I've had to turn down. You know what I'm saying? Because when I come, I'm going to come correct. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and that's just how I look at everything. And that determines if I'm going to do it or not. Yeah. If I can't explore this to the max, I'm a Scorpio. We're just like overdoers and super passionate. You know what I'm saying? And passion almost looks like craziness because you're just so into it. So and then the promoter thing is like, there's a lot of promoters that are really just booking agents. You know, they're just booking people, but they're not promoting. Like, just because you post on your IG and shit doesn't mean you're promoting. Like, there's a marketing strategy behind it, and you have to have a draw yourself. Like, you have to, like, nobody's gonna hire you as a promoter at a real club and say, oh yeah, just book me a bunch of people, but it's not on you to bring me anything. You know, like, no, you have to bring in money yourself. If you're gonna call yourself a promoter as a job, and there's a lot of things in Richmond, and I've seen it in other cities. I've done fucked up shows in other cities, and nothing's more annoying than that. You get to other city, like another state, you done drove 10 hours, get there, shit's fucked up, da-da-da. I drove to Pittsburgh one time, and didn't even get to perform.
Damn.
And that ride was long as fuck, because there was traffic all day. So I'm just like, there's been times like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I hold myself to like a high ceiling for what I'm doing. I hold you to a high ceiling for what you're doing. So say you're a promoter, bitch, you need to have some fans in here from me, because your job is to get the fact that I'm coming out to your venue. Like, yeah, I'm gonna bring you some too. I've never been to any city where I haven't brought out people, even if it's 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I know how to and I'm not the best at it. Don't get me wrong. I've learned how to market myself, and I've learned how to reach out to people and build these connections. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do that. But you know, if you're a promoter, I'm the brand. I'm the soda or water. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to sell it. Like, that's your job. So you know that's the thing that really pisses me off with a lot of promoters, because they don't do that. You know, they're just booking agents, and which is cool. Then be a booking agent, because you know a lot of rappers and you can get them there, and then the club can do what they want about it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That it's just something that, like, if this is going to be elevated to that next level, so that we got to get serious on all ends. So
I feel that. Well, while we're on this, then, you got any crazy stories on when you was traveling on some weekend shows or anything? Like some of
my best stories are from actually Richmond, because I was booking a lot of big acts here. You know what I'm saying? Lil B. I did I can tell you about the Lil B concert.
Oh, you booked Lil B?
I booked him on his first East Coast tour.
Okay.
Brought him to. It was me and 2 other people. We had like a thing set up in Virginia, where if we need these routes, we would have Richmond, Virginia Beach, and Nova.
Okay.
So I did the Richmond half, or the Richmond portion, third, I guess. And so his first East Coast tour comes here. We fucked up, and this is a funny joke. We put the max online tickets for 300, and instead of saying like more will be at the door, it just said sold out.
Oh,
so we have a 500, you know, we're gonna pack 600 person venue in there, and yeah, there's only 300 people there, because everybody thought it was sold out. We got maybe like 5 people who just showed up at the door just because like his mania was crazy at that time. So at this point I fucking hate Lil B. I'm like, bro, like not because of him, like not because of this ticket situation. I just didn't fuck with him. I was like, this dude's fucking weird. I don't like his music. Whatever. I know money when I see it. You know what I'm saying? I know the opportunity when I see it. So he starts rapping and performing. I'm like, yo, he's actually not that bad. Maybe I've been, you know, like just looking at him the wrong way the whole time. Halfway through the show, not even halfway, 2/3 of the first song, the dude's just throwing bitches up in the air like, fuck my bitch, Lil B. You know, that was a thing. That was a fucking thing, bro.
I remember when niggas were saying that.
Yo, and just throwing their bitches in the crowd. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo. I'm going to just be real about it. It was white people. It was white people. But fuck my bitch, Lil B. Boom. All right.
But please. Oh, shit.
There was, I would say, before either his last or like second to last song, somewhere near the end of it, they get on their knees and are praying to him. And I mean like Muslim, bent over, like hands out.
What year was this?
2011 or 12. I think it was 2011.
I'm not surprised, but come on now.
That's
bro. That was his time. He was the top. He was, you know, he was the one like making the album I'm Gay. Like everybody was talking about Lil B.
Yeah.
He was in the same place.
He was and he changed the game a lot. Like him and Lil Wayne fathered a lot of these new age rappers. Yeah, and that's just facts.
A lot more for real.
But yeah, so I saw that shit and I was just like, yo, like, this is fucking incredible. Like, you can't tell me hip hop isn't making an impact now. Like, not that they didn't before. Like, I mean, they've always kind of had these eras where, like, there's just from, you know, NWA to now, but it's just like, man, that was crazy to see in person. Like, just see, like, people praying to somebody. A rapper. Yeah, and this is what Kanye wants. You know what I'm saying? By the way, but like people on their knees laid out praying for him. I made this song while I'm cooking chicken. Like, I'm just in the kitchen making like grilled chicken, and I just have YouTube beats like cycling, and the beat came on, and I just start like freestyling, and I just like, oh, that's dope. I'm gonna write that down, and really I just like. Sometimes I do this where I just go through the hook and just keep freestyling the verse until I find like a flow that I really fuck with. And my roommate at the time came in and said, he just came in the front door, and you can't see the kitchen from where he's at, so he hears it. He comes in, he goes, who's that? I fuck with that. I'm like, yo, that's me. Like, I'm literally doing it right now. And he was like, yo, that's gonna be big. And I was just like, well, that's my boy, so like, fuck it. I'm glad that he likes it. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm just going to keep going, write it, finish writing it, take it to the studio. The engineer's like, yo, what the fuck is this? This is fire. I'm like, word, everybody fucking with it. Like, but it wasn't until, like, we're mixing it, we're done recording, and he's like, you got to replay it over and over while we're mixing it. Yeah. And, people are coming, like, the studio, this studio has, like, a photography center, graphic designers, people selling T-shirts. It's like a whole, art shop, you know what I'm saying? And people are coming like, yo, that shit is fire, who is that? And then, of course, like, I'm just a white kid, and I'm not even like dressed up, I'm like just like chilling, because I'm like in the studio, I like to be relaxed, so I got like maybe like sweatpants on or something, I don't know, I'm just bummy, and I'm like, they're like, that's you? I was like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, bro, I might got something, like, so I was working with an indie label at the time, and we gave them that, and this is also why I was going through my court case. And this is why I said not everything was perfect. So we thought I was going to go to jail that June. So we're like, yeah, we got to kind of get this out here. We need to shoot a video, and we need to put it out. Mm-hmm. So at least if you go to jail, you got something. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck it, let's do it. That video that you see, that was the second shoot. The first shoot, nobody showed up.
Damn.
Like, nobody but the photographer and my girl. Wow. And you know what I'm saying? It was partially my fault. We were doing it too fast. And I didn't have time to get to everybody I need. Like, if I'm booking 5 models, right? I'm booking 25 models. Right. Because I'm going to get 5. Yeah. That's just how the game goes, especially when you're at this level. So I'm like, I didn't book enough people. I did on like a Tuesday or Wednesday. Middle of the week, like 7 o'clock on a weekday. People got fucking work and shit. Like, it might have just got off work, like, yo, fuck it. So I'm like, all right, reschedule it for the next Saturday. And then you get what you got now, which is like a great ass fucking video. Yeah. So again, time is everything. But like, but right now, I'm like, I just got arrested a couple months before. I put out Zone. I put a lot of money into that budget and up front. But when I got arrested, I lost money. So a lot of money. I mean, I had like a $40,000 bond. I had to pay $10,000 for a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is coming out of my pocket. Luckily, I got arrested when I had bread. But like, so the thought of like, I'm trying to fight for my freedom. Like, I'm facing 5 to 10. I'm like, the thought of like rapping. I was like, yo, I'm not putting money behind it right now. Like, I'll do it because y'all could take it and do what y'all gotta do if I go to jail. Luckily, my case kept getting postponed because the drug test hadn't come back, like to see if it was legit and how much it weighed and shit. Case kept getting put back, so I get lucky. I'm getting fucking lucky at this point. Like, go on tour that summer, and it still wasn't doing what I wanted to do. And I told my label at the time, I was like, bro, all right, I think we're just gonna have to start moving to the next single. He was like, bro, give it a little bit more time. And I swear to God, not even 2 weeks later, Mike Street hit me up and was like, yo, we need this on the radio. Spent 7 months on the radio, and that part was like the part that like, wow, I would never take anything back. Not because like it was like on every radio, on every station, like, yo, it was like a real moment in my life where like, yo, every night somebody different or somebody new is just like hitting me up like, yo, your song's on the radio, this shit is crazy, taking videos, da da da. So it's just like that feeling that, you know, is why I would never give it up. But I wish I had gotten it at a better time, like even now where I have the money and the resources to push it. Which is why I still push it. Don't get me wrong, I haven't given up on it. But, you know, we have gotten to other things because, unfortunately, with the court case and me getting sentenced and all of that shit, there went time where, like, yo, it's still running. And I still get more streams on that song every day than any other song. Like, because there's people that, like, they genuinely fuck with the song. It's like on playlists and everything. So it's just, like, this dope. Like, and the only other problem I really have is, like, I still get booked for that song. And that's not a problem. Like, yo, thank God I'm getting booked. Don't take that away. I'm an artist. I have other work. You know what I'm saying? But everybody wants to yeah with me, which is dope. Like, we're gonna do that. But like, yo, I got other shit y'all could really fuck with. And it maybe it's not better. You know, that's up to you to judge. But like, it's quality. Like, you still gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So for a while, it was like, bro, it would be like, people would fuck with my set only because they knew at the end of that set they was gonna get Kareem, and which is fine because I'm blessed to have anything anybody actually fucks with. But it's like, y'all are missing this, like what I'm doing right here, and you know, now I'm trying to transition out of doing it on every set, so you know, I can like put some of my other music out there, because like even when the album dropped, I saw a lot of streams for other songs, but like the only one that was like still going crazy was Kareem. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. Like, whatever it takes, because you know there would be a point where like that mania dies down and they're ready to hear the next song, which is I feel like I'm getting to. I've gotten to now. People like really, which I got Water Bill, and then like, you know, I'm letting that roast and do its own thing and not try to force it. And let's see how natural these things come. Because when it is natural, like we were talking about earlier, it's much better. It's like when you're trying to force a song and like you get tired of it, you get mad, you get frustrated, like it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Because I got dope music, I actually gotta believe in that. So
and for every artist, man, there's always that one song
that defines them. Yeah.
Well, that somebody listened to that got them into their other music.
Yeah. Like I was telling you about the real thing with Jameson. You know what I'm saying? Like So.
Yeah, and it sucks because, you know, as an artist, when you're making these projects or just a combination of songs in general, I feel like, at least I don't know about y'all, but I always have in my head, like, this is the one they gonna fuck with. But
and that's what's crazy. That's a universal thing. Every artist will tell you that. The most popular song on your album, you will not pick it.
Never.
And if you do, you get fucking lucky, yo. Yeah. You get fucking lucky because it's always the song you don't, or not maybe always the one you don't expect, but the one that you wasn't like, that's the one.
Yeah, like you have one like you kind of know, like, by just the way it sounds, like, all right, people gonna fuck with that one. Yeah. But then with this one,
and it's also based off of how you release it. And I'll give you an example. Gotta Go is a song I have with Youth and this other artist, and people love that shit live. It's the way the beat hits, the way that how we turn it up and shit like that. Just everything about it. And like the hook and everything is really good to sing back, but so we were like, oh, we gotta shoot a video for this. This is it. Like the people really rocking with this. Like I'm finally getting out my transition for Kareem. Put out the video, and it did numbers. I think based off just like people were excited at the time, but it didn't hit the way that I was like, why is it and the video's clean, bro? It's fucking hard. But I'm like, because it's not a song you listen to or even necessarily watch. It's a song you go to see live. Like, it's just songs like that. And you gotta realize what like, how you put out your music can really affect that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that changed on, like, how my set is lined up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this might just be an album song. Yeah. You know, you need to hear this in the speakers or in your headphones, because it's not gonna be the same when you get it live. Or it's, I'm on a different vibe when I'm live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to cause mayhem. You know what I'm saying? This song is a good song to listen to, but is it going to cause mayhem at the show? Maybe not. And that's okay, because you can, and I hate when people like try to do this to people, like, that's okay. Like, I need different vibes. I don't need to be a show mode when I'm in the car. I need to drive. I need to hear this type of music. And when I'm with my girl, I need to hear this type of music. And when I'm with my homies on the way to the club, I need to hear this type of music. And that's
that's crazy because like that's how I listen to my music on a daily basis, and I don't know how many people actually do that, bro. And I honestly don't even know how. There's only a few people that I've probably even seen really do that.
And that's when people talk about like I love Drake. I'll tell you straight up, I love Drake's music. People talk to me about like, but are you listening to it in the right state of mind? Or are you just trying to hear something that you want to hear? Like, stop expecting these things. I learned it from Drake, and I think that might have made me appreciate him a little bit more. Nothing was the same. Take Care just came out fucking phenomenal. I'm like, I expect him to be in a certain bag now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to do this.
Right.
And it wasn't like what I thought it was going to be. And I was like, man, I'm kind of disappointed. I think I said something negative about it at first. Then I like listened to it like after I'm over it, like not over it, but like over the expectation. And I was like, hold up, this sounds different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was in a different headspace. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, listen to it, and I was like, I can't stop listening to this shit. This shit is fucking fire, and it's different, and it's his vision, and it's for this. It's not for that. Now I don't have any expectations. I know where the lane is. I know what this vibe is, and I'm applying it to that situation and this situation. I'm not trying to just give it a universal situation. Now, granted, there are songs like that. You know what I'm saying? But not everything is like that, and you can't just just do that.
That's why it's important to listen to your music outside of the studio when you finish making it. Because everything will sound good on these studio speakers. Different vibes. The studio can be any vibe you want it to be.
Yeah, that studio vibe is different.
Anything you want it to be.
But I do wish everybody could hear it like that. Like, if you can hear it like that, woo! No matter what you listen to on, you get that quality. Fuck it, fam. Put on whatever at this point. This shit all sounds fire, yo.
Yeah, you about to change the world. You get that shit in the bigs.
The bigs.
It can be whatever you want it to be, man. It can be the intimate, just you and your producer. You can bring some bitches in there. It can be the turn up vibe. You know, the studio can be any setting you want it to be. So that is why it's important to do a car test, do your home test, do your headphone test.
And people are skipping these vital steps. Like the car test is not the only test anymore. If I put a song on right now on my phone, is it gonna sound not even to a point where you necessarily love it? Am I gonna listen to the artist again? Because a lot of times this is what's gonna happen when you're with your phone, homie, just playing off the phone. Oh yeah, that sounds dope, but in your mind you're like, I might try to check that out later, or that shit was whack, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So then you got earbuds, of course, like put them on there, put them on some like real headphones, and then obviously you want to get the studio and the fucking the car test. Like you gotta have these levels. There's levels to this shit.
Exactly. Because that earbud and the big ass headphones are also two different sounds.
Yeah.
Just in the
they
headphones.
actually have speakers now that you can hook up in your studio, and it's like a small speaker, and it plays a song as if it wasn't a shitty situation. Okay. I can't explain. I can't give you like the technical term, but it's even if it's sounding shitty, it's gonna sound good. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to like make music for that. Right. And that's why that part of it is a lot harder because now people are consuming it in a different way. Whereas like at one point it was just like speakers. Like then you had like Walkmans. But people I never heard real shit about like sound quality and Walkman headphones. It wasn't until you got like the iPods. Now people were like, oh no, we need better sound and quality and shit like that. So you gotta adjust, man, and that's part of the process. That's why like when somebody says they put out a song or album in a month, I'm like, okay, so you just didn't care about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay, like if that's what you're doing it for. Like I'm not hating, but you just didn't care about it, like because. My shit, I deliver at least like every year and a half. Like I need to take time on it. I want to take time on it. Lee's is good too.
Yeah,
I think good.
I mean, back in the day, U-Crops used to be the shit, bro. Like,
U-Crops chicken used to be the fuck.
With them wedges,
Oh my god.
They still like make it, but it's
it's Martin's now, so it ain't the same.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
U-Crops and
Martin's, it's Publix now.
But but
it's
all changed like 3
it's
times.
It's like the same ingredients, but it's nothing like when you get the product from the person who made it.
Nah, if you change the industry name 2 times, it ain't gonna be the same.
Right.
Like,
I feel that. I heard Publix got some good chicken too, though.
Okay, I heard Publix is pretty expensive as well.
Yeah, I've only heard that from one person though. So
I haven't been into a Publix yet. Is really I don't know, bro. The way they gotta set it up outside is a little weird. Like I feel like I gotta be ready to walk. I feel like I gotta prepare myself to walk into a Publix. It's really weird how it look. I can't just walk into the grocery store. I mean, well, yeah, but see, I like Whole Foods. Whole Foods looks welcoming on the outside.
Whole Foods isn't an uppity. It's more of like a.
It's more cultured, like to that organic lifestyle. It's like a whole culture.
It's like the Target version of Whole Foods.
Oh,
damn! I was thinking about hitting that one across the street too.
The only reason I ever went to one, I knew they had the Travis Scott Reese Puffs.
Okay.
I got like 20 boxes.
They had it on in Publix.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's where they got them shit.
Yeah, we got a Travis Scott fan. You missed out on those.
I feel that bitch.
I got
How much you want for 5?
I went up there. I got 20 of them. They were like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Yo, this is." And I thought what's crazy though. I thought I got all of them right because I just like took the shelf and like it was mine. And I'm leaving the store. And they didn't already recycle the whole shit. I was like, bro, I would have copped all of them bitches.
Oh, no.
Like, cause like once you like people were paying like $10 for them, so it was like $2.50. So I copped them. I sold some. I gave some as gifts. You know, I got a few. I ate one. Yeah. So
that's hard.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
Yeah,
that's super dope.
Yeah, I mean they're dope. I don't give a fuck. I collect hip hop t-shirts. So like. All the graphic tees that have rappers on them, I collect that shit. I mean, like that's how much of a fan.
That's crazy because people don't know how much that's gonna be. That's gonna be the next thing that's worth something. Why? Yeah. The same way how rock stars was the big thing.
Yeah.
It's like that for rappers. So those vintage rapper tees they already got something that's worth a lot, but I'm talking like it's gonna be worth a lot more.
Yeah, but like if you get like the Nipsey shirts and shit, they're gonna be worth more right now.
Bro, the Travis,
the Travis shit is his shit is
any artist that's unique and has a cult following.
Yeah,
that's where you go.
The thing is crazy because that's why I fuck with Kanye. He's doing that shit while he's here, like while it's still cool. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like my shit is worth something right now.
Episode 10.
Yes, sir.
I was about to say 11.
I think I did. It's gonna be backwards on this one.
No, it's gonna be backwards.
It's gonna be backwards.
Yeah. Breakfast with the Jetsons, episode 10. It's your boy Trez, you know what I'm saying?
And it's your boy Don, aka I'm a lot of things out here today. You know what I'm saying? My man's over here, OG, putting on a bunch of different hats, gave us a lot of knowledge this episode. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna kick it over. What you got for
farewells you got? You know what I'm saying?
Man, you already know what time it is. It's Hooligan Life, OG Illa, and make sure y'all just pay attention for the new music coming. Other than that, stay blessed.
Boom. And that's what's from the OG.
Yes, sir.
That Illa, that is. Shout out to the young niggas. Shout out to young boy OG Illa coming through real quick. I ain't even got much to say y'all now.
It's a beautiful day.
It's alright. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm gonna be real. It's fucking cold, bro. Fuck the winter.
Yo, I woke up this morning. Oh my fucking god, it's so cold. I do not know why. Yo,
I don't know why people like this shit. Like, what is it comfortable? Like, I get it, you need to put more layers on, but fuck it. I want to be layerless.
I'd rather be cold than be hot. I just don't like the up and down. Because here's my thing. If I'm cold, then I can just keep putting on layers, and I'm going to get warmer eventually. But if it's hot as fuck, and I just keep taking off layers, I can be butt-ass naked, and I'm still going to be hot.
That's fine with me. That's totally fine with me. I'd rather run hot. I'd rather run hot. Then when it gets cold, my bones start aching. I'm like, I can't take this. I get miserable, bro. Like my whole swag is thrown off in the fucking winter. I can't wait to move somewhere hot.